All right, we've got Mr. Miles Morris in the house. We got hands up. Trying to see if anybody needs record permission. We good to start, everybody? All right, David, what you have for MJ?
Hey MJ, how are you doing, man?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Good. What hat are you wearing? What baseball hat is that? What team you repping?
It's Atlanta Braves, the hometown.
Okay, classic. Should have known.
The hometown.
So do you mind kind of giving us a little update on your lower body injury, and then just kind of telling us what this offseason's been like for you, where you feel like you've been developing most?
Yeah, so my knee has actually been doing great. After the bowl game, I got it drained and everything. So everything feels great now. Every day just been working hard early in the morning, 6:30 a.m. in the weight room, training room, being there till 12:30 p.m. Just doing rehab every day. Yeah, really this all season the most has just been getting healthy and really just getting my body the best it can be.
Corey? All right, Brett, you have something?
Corey, you gotta unmute.
Hey, yeah, sorry. My apologies. MJ, I was trying to say, I know that you were hoping to be able to play in the bowl game 2 months ago, but how prepared do you feel like you are for spring camp starting up next week?
I'm most definitely really prepared, especially with this new offense coming in. Me and Coach Roper and the other quarterbacks, we're in there every day at 7 a.m. Going on the offense bit by bit, and then just going home by myself, just really studying this offense. Because I know it's like totally new to me, so I'm trying to know it the best I can. So I won't go out there in spring looking clueless, but I feel pretty comfortable about it. I'm definitely ready for spring. This is my first spring practice since I came in May last year, so I really get to experience that and go out there and compete every day.
And obviously there's been some changes too to the quarterback room with Devin Leary gone and now Brendan Armstrong coming in. What has that connection been like so far, and how much have you guys worked together to kind of grow as quarterbacks early on?
Yeah, we've been working together like in the meetings. Sometimes he knows the offense better than the rest of us. He'll definitely help us out a lot if we don't know something. He'll definitely give us tips and clues. But yeah, we're just ready to go out there and compete and help each other out.
Thanks, MJ.
Yes, sir.
Brett?
Good morning, MJ. What kind of discussions, if any, did you have with the coaching staff before they brought Brennan in, and what kind of things did they talk to you about the situation moving forward?
I mean, we had already talked. I already knew that we were going to bring another quarterback in since, like you said, we played 4 quarterbacks last year. We had to bring somebody else in. So we already had those talks. I mean, of course, I wasn't afraid of any competition of them bringing anybody in. That's kind of what they told me, is that we're going to bring somebody in. The best man is going to get the job. So that's my mindset. I know my skill set. I'm confident in my skill set. So all I got to do is just stay focused and go out there and win a starting job.
If it comes down to you being redshirted next year, would you be okay with that?
I mean, I'm not thinking about that right now. Really, my goal is just go out there and compete and try to win a starting job. I mean, I know I didn't play that much last year, but I played enough to have some experience to go out there and do it again. So that's really not in my mind right now.
Thanks a lot, man. Good luck.
He redshirted this year, Brett, so he's already redshirted.
Okay, I didn't know how many games he'd played.
Yep, 5 games is what they were able to play this year. So, Chip, what you got?
Yeah, MJ, good to see you again. Just looking at the new offense that is going to be installed, how will that differ? 2 things. How will that differ from what you guys ran this year, from what you know of it?
Definitely a lot more fast-paced offense. Like, we get like a little card on the wristband and we just go. Like, we don't have to wait and stop for everybody to get the signal. It's a lot more fast-paced, which is what I like a lot. It really takes a lot of the thinking part of the game out. You just go out there and kind of play. So I think it's going to be a great impact for this offense and really positive.
One other thing, too, just in this crazy world of college athletics now, I know you weren't in the transfer portal, but did you hear from other people at other schools saying, hey, man, maybe you ought to look somewhere else with a crowded quarterback room, or did you try to just tune out all that noise?
I mean, I really try to tune out all that noise. I mean, of course, I heard some rumors that people saying, "Oh, come here, do this and that." But at the end of the day, I mean, this is where I committed to. This is my spot. I'm gonna go here and compete every day. I'm not looking to run from anything or anybody. I mean, this is, like I said, this is the spot I chose, so I'm gonna do whatever I can every day to just stay here.
Corey?
I'm gonna actually unmute myself this time properly. MJ, what types of things do you feel like you've worked on this offseason to prepare for your first spring camp, like you said, with NC State?
Definitely, of course, some of the biggest things, of course, like getting the mental part of the game down. Since I know that's really one of the biggest parts of the game is being a quarterback. You got to be fast up here, which can help you process a lot more in the field. So definitely a lot more film study, a lot more recognizing defenses. And then on top of course, learning the offense. Of course, that's the biggest thing I've really been working on. But I guess for the physical part of it was really just getting a lot more mobile, getting quicker releases, which is really something I've been trying to work on the best. But really, those are the main thing is really just the mental part of the game, just being a smarter quarterback. Since I'm still 19 years old, I definitely got to be a step ahead of everybody else.
Thank you.
Chip?
Yeah, MJ, I just wanted to get your thoughts on Ben Finley too. I mean, for most of the season, he was your scout team quarterback, and then at the end of the season, he had to step into a pretty big role. Just from what you saw of him, how do you feel like he handled that whole moment, that situation?
Yeah, I mean, ever since I came here, I always thought Ben was a good quarterback. I mean, he throws a pretty ball. He's really smart mentally too. But yeah, I mean, just watching him go out there and play, I mean, he is just natural to him, just going out there and just beating UNC and then doing just great all around. I mean, it's definitely great to see.
And I have to re-speak because JC just called me on that. I was told that MJ was able to redshirt, but because your fifth game was not in the bowl game, you're right. So I was wrong. Don't report me on it. David, what you got?
MJ, I know it's in the past now, but it seemed like it looked like you were probably going to play in the bowl game, but something maybe happened the day of. Can you kind of take us through what happened that day and sort of what, why they decided not to play you, how close you were to playing?
Yeah, so pretty much that whole week, the plan was to play the whole time. My knee was feeling good. I was wearing the brace. I was definitely going to play. And then I think it was we played on a Friday. I think it was probably the Wednesday. We went off for practice and it just felt awful. Like it was really sore, really tight. And like I have a really high pain tolerance. I've dealt with a lot of bigger injuries, so I know when pain is and when soreness is. And it was just a pain that I didn't like feeling. And I didn't want to go out there and not do my best for the team and be thinking about my knee instead of going to win a ball game. And then me and Coach Doran talked and he was just like, we don't want to risk anything or doing any of that. So, I mean, of course I wanted to play. Like I said, I like to compete. I feel like I'm a really tough kid, but it was just a pain that I just couldn't really stand.
Does anybody have anything else for MJ? All right, MJ, thank you.
Thank you.